Hi everyone, this is Anna from marriageadviceonline.net. First of all, I'll just scroll down our webpage here just so I can point out my picture so you can put a face behind the voice of who's making this video and talking to you today. My purpose for this video is to talk about Amy Waterman and Andrew Rusbach's product, Save My Marriage Today. Now there's three reasons why I'm making this video. The first reason is I want to share with you why we recommend this product so highly. The second is I want to show you, I'm going to actually go into exactly what you get when you buy Save My Marriage Today. And number three, I'm going to tell you why it's going to help save any problems that you might have in your marriage. So I'll go back to reason number one and tell you the reason why we recommend this product so highly is because it does share the same ethics, values, and principles that we have in our own marriage, and that we also try to get across on marriageadviceonline.net. So we think it gels really well with the information that we try to provide and the beliefs that we have about marriages and how to go about saving them or how to go about making them more healthy. Reason number two is I'm going to show you exactly what you're getting for your $49.95 American dollars. And we fully believe, Liam and I, that you're not going to find another product available out there at this price that's as comprehensive, that covers as many marriage difficulties, and that gives as many skills that you're going to need to solve those problems for that amount of money. It does give you the same tools and skills that you need that you would get if you went to a marriage counselor. Because we've been to marriage counseling ourselves, and we have dealt with people that have been to marriage counseling, and we know marriage counselors. And a lot of people have misconceptions about what a marriage counselor is going to do. They think they are going to go to this place, they're going to say, he did this, she did that, and the counselor's going to sort it out and go, you were wrong, you were right, this is it, this is that. And that's not going to happen at all. They just give you the tools, they point you in the right direction, but in the end, you're doing all the work anyway. And I'll just point out how much it actually is for marriage counseling. In America, an hour session with a marriage counselor starts at $45, and it can be as much as $200, with the average session coming in at $95. So you can see how this compares with marriage counseling, because marriage counseling, you're not just going to need the one session to sort it out. You're going to need many. So even if you get the lowest of that, which is $45, you're still not getting what you get for $49.95 when you buy Save My Marriage Today, because this is giving you everything you need to solve any problem. It doesn't matter if you're arguing constantly, if you're both frustrated in the marriage, if there's been infidelity, money issues, arguments over how to raise the children. It's going to show you how to reduce your stress level so that you can communicate better. It's going to give you conflict resolution skills. It's going to help you resolve those trust issues. It's going to help you have a better sex life. And I think the most importantly is what Save My Marriage Today is. It's going to take the anger out of your relationship and the anger out of your arguments, because I guess you won't be arguing, you'll be talking. And when you take the anger out of arguments or out of marriage problems, you're going to get clarity. And when you get clarity, you're going to be able to sit down and see how you're going to fix that problem. And that's, I think, the basis of this product, is taking the anger, taking the resentment, taking the hurt out of everything so that things can be laid in front and the big picture can be seen and the whole thing can be resolved. So that's how this product is going to save your marriage, because it's going to give you the tools and skills you need to communicate more effectively, to identify the problems, and to resolve the conflicts without big bust-ups. So you can buy this product from us by clicking one of our banners here, or if you have signed up to receive our free emails, there are links in that in a few of those emails where you can buy Save My Marriage Today. So with all that being said, I'm going to jump right in and I'm going to show you what you get when you buy Save My Marriage Today. So I'm just going to click this. Now when you buy Save My Marriage Today, you get an email sent to you, which it gives you a link that you follow, you can click on, and it gives you a username and your email, and you get this instantly. As soon as you pay your $49.95, you get this email instantly. And that's another reason why we love this product. You're not ordering a book from Amazon. You're not gonna have to wait days for it to be delivered before you start reading it. You're not making a marriage counseling session, for a month's time, because that's the only time they can fit you in. You're getting all this information that you need to save your marriage today. It is going to be right at your fingertips today, and I'm going to show you this. But the first things I wanted to point out on this page is they say it's a small sample of what you learn. And as you can see, all these check marks, it just goes on and on and on. And this is a small sample. So there's no way I can go into this video and keep it under a certain amount of time and go into all these things that you're going to learn. You can read through those yourself, but you're going to be amazed. All I can tell you now is that I know 100% that no matter what you're suffering, no matter what feelings, no matter how much hurt you have right now about what's going on in your marriage, this product is going to help you. This product, if you will implement the skills that it tells you to do and the exercises it tells you to do, there's no doubt in my mind that your marriage is going to be saved, and you're going to come to me in 6 months and a year's time and say it did it, because I know it will. I know it will. Okay, so I'm a bit blabbering now. I just wanted to point out this other thing to you that I think is absolutely amazing that you get when you buy Save My Marriage today. And that's this. That's the super bonus number 1, which is the email consultation. Now, if I point out here, it's normally $120 per consultation. What a email consultation is you get to ask either Andrew Rusbach, Amy Waterman, or one of their experts a question, and they are going to sit down at their computer and type you an answer to your question. And these are not auto-generated computer anything. This is human-to-human contact. A human is going to sit down, read your question. Not human, an expert is going to sit down, read your question, and type you up a report, which is going to be at least a page long, on your question. And another thing about these email consultations that's great is they have included 3 consultation books in the product of consultations that have been of questions that have been asked before. So you can read through those 3 different volumes of the email consultations, and either somebody else has asked your question, so you get an answer to your question, or you've come across a question as something that you haven't even thought about asking, and you get that question answered. Then you're going to get the absolute most out of this email consultation, because if your question has already been answered in one of those consultation books, then you can think of another question to ask, so you're getting the absolute most for your money. Now, this product is only $49.95. So even if this was just on its own, it would be worth it. But wait until you see when I get into all of the different things that you get. It would be worth it on its own just for this. But it's not just this, and I'm going to show you. So when you get your when you click on this link, you're going to go all the way down to the bottom of this page, and here where it says member login, that's where you're going to click. Enter your email and your password, and boom, there's all the products there. This is everything that you're going to need to save your marriage right here at your fingertips, within minutes of you clicking that order button. So I'll just go through the products as quickly as I can, because if I go into too much detail, I mean, I did a video before and it was like over 30 minutes long, so I'm really trying to shorten this. So I do apologize if it seems like I'm rushing through things, but I do want to make sure that you can see everything that you're getting for your money. You can see how much value, as well as see how it's going to help you save your marriage. The first book that you see here is The Normal Save Your Marriage Today, which is more than just an ebook. This is an e-course. Now, the reason why I say it's an e-course is because it has exercises in it, like homework to do. It has 29 exercises in it. So that's why it's an e-course rather than this. And this book covers absolutely any problem that you would have in your marriage, like I was saying at the beginning, the arguing, the constantly fighting, the frustration, the hurt, the anger, the infidelity, the fights over money, the fights over kids, the stress, the trust issues, the sex issues, this book has it all. And like I said, I would click in and show you what it covers, but it would take too much time because I did that on one of my other videos and it just was too long. So that's why this is fantastic. And like I say, even if you just had $49.95 and you got that book on your own, to me, that would be worth it on its own because it covers absolutely 100% of any problem that is going on in any marriage. And I've read through the whole thing, and I tell you, I wish I've written myself because it's that good. So it's absolutely fantastic. No doubt in my mind, even that product alone would help you save your marriage. But you have all this other stuff. So this book here is Save My Marriage Today for couples in extreme crises. And this is sort of an e-course, but it's more of a mini e-course because it doesn't have the extensive exercises that the first book does. It still does at the end of each chapter. It still does the exercises. But this is for couples that are at the brink. This is for the couples that aren't speaking. This is for the couples that I maybe even talk to divorce lawyers. This is the couples who've taken their rings off, who are not sleeping in the same bed, who are living separately. This is for you guys. This is helping you overcome the hurt, so that you can work on what you need to do. It goes into thinking positively about your marriage, about your relationship, and about the things that are going on around you, how to put your problems in perspective, identifying exactly what those issues are, as well as teach you how to resolve your problems. And it even has a special section on infidelity and affairs. So that's a fantastic book to have as well. And these other three here was what I was telling you about the marriage consultation books. And the reason why I think they're so great that they've put these in is that you can have a read through them. So you can see, I mean, they're good in itself just for information. But even just if you wanted to just have a glance through them to see what's been asked. Because, I mean, you might read a question and go, oh, I need the answer to that. Even if you maybe haven't thought of asking the question. As well as, you see what questions have been answered. So if you have a question that's been answered, you're not going to have to answer the same one again. So you're going to get the absolute most out of that email consultation that you possibly can. So those are worth having to read through. This next product, this is where I started when I first started reading this product, because there's a lot of product to get through, and it could be where to start. Now, I must admit, my marriage, we weren't having any marriage problems when I got a copy of this product. So you might want to jump right into the Save My Marriage Today book 2 for couples in extreme crises, or maybe you just want to jump into the e-course, the first Save My Marriage Today book. But the reason why I read this first is a 16-page little bitty report, and it's packed full of information in those 16 pages, but it's an easy read. It's not going to take very long to read at all, and that's the reason, I guess maybe because I'm a little bit lazy, I started there, because I did want to go through all the products so that I could tell you exactly what you were getting. So that's where I started, if you want to have a little read through that. Now, the Meet Your Sweet products are Amy Waterman's relationship. This is a marriage one, but the Meet Your Sweet are Amy Waterman's relationship products. She's a relationship and marriage expert. So she does the Meet Your Sweet products, which are pretty much aimed at relationships rather than, unmarried couples rather than ones that are married. Because I guess we can all agree that a marriage is, even if you've been together years, marriage is certainly different to an unmarried relationship.